Whatever your opinions are about the war in Gaza, it is undeniable that Iran was involved in the meticulous planning at almost every level of the October 7 attack that triggered it. Yes, despite continuous denials, including by Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, who claimed that Tehran had no prior knowledge of Hamas's plans, documents seized by the IDF in Gaza reveal a very different and rather chilling reality. 20 documents, including letters, recordings, statements, have been translated and compiled into a new intelligence report by the Meir Amit Intelligence and Terrorism Information Center. The main takeaway from its analysis: proof of the deep and long-standing connection between senior Iranian Quds Force officials and Hamas leadership, Yahya Sinwar, Ismail Haniyeh, and Mohammed Deif, as well as Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah, and evidence that Iran funded Hamas. The documents reveal constant and copious communication between Tehran and Hamas over the years, plans, strategies, and preparations for the October 7 attack. There was even evidence of a proposed attack reminiscent of 9/11, targeting Tel Aviv's Azrieli Towers and Ramat Gan's Moshe Aviv Tower. Hamas had always maintained that the very existence of the State of Israel, the Zionist entity, was illegal. However, aware of its military and political limitations, the destruction of Israel was long a vision for the future, not an actionable plan. But the May 2021 conflict with Israel, guardian of the walls, became a turning point for Hamas. The documents show Hamas changed its perception now, believing that Israel could in fact be destroyed. In a letter co-signed by Sinwar, Deif, and his deputy Marwan Issa to Quds Force Commander Ismail Khani, dated June 5, 2021, the goals of the Great Victory, the removal of the cancer Israel, was uncovered. Additionally, they requested $500 million from Khani for a period of 2 years. This view was also reflected in a series of public statements by Hamas leaders. In another letter Sinwar sent to Haniyeh on June 19, 2022, he outlines a practical strategic scenario for a multi-front confrontation with a goal to eliminate Israel. Fast forward to January 14, 2023, and Haniyeh met with members of the Hamas Executive Committee in Doha. Haniyeh assessed that the conflict was approaching a breaking point, infajar, or explosion. He even mentioned the protests within Israel around the Netanyahu government's controversial judicial overhaul plan. In June 2023, Haniyeh, along with senior Hamas leader Saleh al-Aruri, travelled to Iran for a series of high-level meetings. What was discussed there? A coordinated attack plan. On the Iranian side, one name repeatedly appears: Saeed Izzadi, also known as Haj Ramadan, head of the Palestine branch of the Quds Force. He was the mediator between Hamas and Iran, reporting all major developments directly to Khamenei. Other Iranian leaders, including President Raisi, supported the plans. The resistance has never been stronger, he said. According to a summary document from July 6, 2023 by Hamas's Department of Arab and Islamic Relations, Haniyeh emphasized that the Gaza Strip was the base of resistance and that Hamas was ready to lead a new campaign against Israel. Across August and September, just weeks before the October 7 massacre, key figures from Hezbollah, Hamas, Palestinian Islamic Jihad, and the IRGC met every 2 weeks in Beirut. These meetings finalized the attack plans. Meanwhile, hundreds of Hamas operatives trained on Iranian soil, preparing for the deadly assault to come. The report also reveals that Hamas developed 3 potential attack scenarios. The preferred scenario was an all-out assault involving all axis of resistance elements, but without direct Iranian involvement. The timing, deliberately tied to a Jewish holiday. Initially Passover, but then later adjusted to Simchat Torah, which fell on a Shabbat. Most chillingly, Hamas leaders have made it clear that given the chance, they would repeat October 7.